Here we have Terra Luna symbol LUNA versus the dollar, and the daily has come back into our range being between about 89 to the downside versus about 97.5 to the upside. That does imply a range resolution to the upside, very likely retests around 105 to maybe even as much as 110 in the following week or two. And to the downside, I would be looking for your weekly lows in this case, or sorry, maybe last week's low at around mid 70s get retested in the following weeks. Probably does dip a little bit lower than that over time, actually towards the upper 60s, somewhere around the 382 right here would be fair game. Anywhere between the 0.5 and 382, which is like actually 72 and a quarter to 67. If that condition is met. Until then, do we have anything that's obvious going on right now for the lower term timeframes? Not really, actually, within the context of this range. I'm not really seeing anything super obvious over here. Let's go over to the daily. Daily stochastic momentum is showing upside above $76, so that is going to imply, well, good, I guess. 5-day will flip back onto the upside if you do close above 108, so a little bit less, or I wouldn't say a little bit less likely, it is quite unlikely right now, but that would actually be mega bullish long term towards new all-time highs, I imagine. Until then, what do the bifurcation within these signals look kind of imply? Very likely sideways for a little bit of time. Buy daily stays up as long as above 82.40. So it's not really giving me too much right now of a major buys. 4-hour and 6-hour both downside angled as long as you're below about $97, $98, which currently below. So I do expect that this one, ranges here at best for a little bit of time. Maybe has one more slight upside move towards 95.5 on the hourly, but I think at best you're kind of going sideways here. And I would call a decent downside move below about $89. And again, a big upside move above about 98 bucks. Here's the thing though, if I did want to give you some more hopium on this one, would be the 5-day, of which the 5-day did close as a bullish engulfing a couple days ago, and then also closed with hidden bullish divergence here as well. I don't think that this is actually a very powerful signal, to be honest with you. To me, this actually looks like a bit of distribution at the top. In the coming couple of months, probably does trade to the downside, but I'll be wrong on that again if you do see, especially that higher term time frame closure above the range highs right now. If you see that, I'm going to be definitely wrong on that. Very, very likely sees, towards its prior all-time highs and maybe even beyond. But if I had to call this one right now, I think that you're probably going to range a little bit, maybe some short-term rallies, and then upon confirmation of a even a 4-hour closure below about 88, 89 bucks, I would be looking for that move to kind of happen over the next couple months here. So hopefully that's helpful. And there you go for Luna.